Good morning, this is Maud and Faye from the Netherlands. Look at my sweetie. Thank you so much for all of you who were concerned together with me and who sent me all these getting well wishes for my darling little sweetheart. Well, I'm showing you the world outside also. So this is what the Netherlands looks like in the beginning of November. Grey again, and the leaves are turning their colors at the moment, but also we've had a lot of storms that already made some trees excuse me, rather bare already. So this is it for now. Let me slowly turn the camera around. Hey Faye. Hi sweetie. You can see that she's on the mend, but she's not out of the woods yet. She will probably take about 3 to 4 weeks to recover completely. I've got some really nice cat food for her here, and she's starting to eat. So I'm really happy with that. And this is on my desk today. Some happy mail from a really dear friend who I met in 2019, I think, when I was starting junk journaling. And on the right, I have a typically Dutch, but not so typically December journal. Not sure if I'm going to keep it or give it away. And, well, there's my mess. And also, oops, turning you around slowly. There are some holiday seasonal paper packs from Stamperia that I'm working with already, and my cutting machine. So showing you my books and what I have on my display rack. And now let me stop here and turn the camera around so you can see my desk. So what I'm starting here is a TN sized journal, you could say. I've made some journal jewelry already. And why am I saying this is typically Dutch? Because I'm working with mainly Dutch pages. And also with a Dutch artist called Anton Pieck. Now, Anton Pieck is really famous in the Netherlands. He also made all the designs for a theme park called the Efteling. And I have a book from my childhood from Anton Pieck. I will never ever cut into that book, but I found another book in the thrift store that I can harvest pages from, and that I really like. In the beginning, I found it rather difficult to work with these images because I wasn't sure how I was going to incorporate them in my journal, but well, they give me a feeling of December and of the holidays. I mean, these people are really warmly dressed, so that is December for me. And for the rest, why is this typically Dutch? Because I'm using Dutch books mainly. This is from a Dutch fairy tale book, and I've made this tag so that I can journal inside, and made a pocket in the front to put this tag in. So now it looks like a double front. And obviously I've already decorated it with some fines, some coarse cheesecloth and some fine cheesecloth and some dyed ribbon. And inside, sorry, this is also Dutch. Well, this is a little bit of English text, but this is Dutch. This is Dutch. Well, this could be anything. This is by Rien Poortvliet. Sorry, I have to clear my throat, I think. Excuse me. Pages by Rien Poortvliet. Really empty pages. Dutch pages. This is also Dutch. Now you can see that this is Beauty and the Beast. But I mainly have Dutch things in here. Apart from this is French. And also this is Dutch. So why a typically Dutch but not so typical December journal was just in my mind. So that's how it works. How did I make these? Well, I've got some more because I want to make some for friends also. This is nothing new. This is not my idea. I saw this on Barbara's channel, 49 Dragonflies. I glued the back of this flap, put it in here. Also glued this flap. And now you already have kind of a booklet. And then I folded this to the inside and wrapped it around. So I found these envelopes in a really big pack in the thrift store and only paid €1 for like 100 envelopes. So that was really cheap, but I think these envelopes aren't that expensive also. And there are windows in here, but I find these windows too small to really give a nice peek on the inside. So I will be working on these, perhaps on camera, perhaps off camera a little bit. I'm not sure yet. Faye is taking up a lot of my time, so I am struggling a little bit to make videos in between, but I love making videos. So, and I love that you are watching them. So, yeah, this is also for me a good thing. But let's open this box. I already took a peek inside. But look at what Demi made me. She is just such a sweetheart. And we've met in 2019, long before the pandemic. Yeah. Oh, Demi, thank you for this lovely thread and lace. I think there's three different strands in here. So this with the silver, this eyelash trim, which is really beautiful. So different from the eyelash trim that I have. And then this wonderful delicate lace that I think Demi dyed herself. Obviously, these are going in my treasure chest, and this is also typically Dutch. I really like what she did here, and a little bit of a snippet roll. And look at this, there's so much inside here. She started out with this saying she made this folder so that I can use it again or use parts of it in my journal. And there are goodies in there like washi, stickers, paper, cards, die cuts, and lots more. Enjoy. Well, I surely will. And these are like notepads, sticky notes. So really beautiful. I think I can use every little bit from here. And these paper clips are so nice. Oh, look, you guys. Beautiful little stickers. I love these. Oh, and a quote by Jane Austen. It isn't what we say or think that defines us, but what we do. Oh, I'm definitely going to keep this in my journal. So beautiful. Let me put it back in here. And samples of washi tape. Always really nice to get things that we don't have ourselves. Oh, beautiful cards. And a doily that is sprayed with gold paint. Oh, this is also nice to work with. This looks like tissue paper, the kind of paper that you normally get in patterns, but then in a dark orange, so that is really nice. And another paper clip. Some handmade paper. I have the same paper. Oh, it's so beautiful. Mushrooms. Oh, and I really love this one. I think this is the top of writing paper. So beautiful. Oh, and I also really love these pages. They have a tint of them by themselves, and I really love these colors. Flip it open like this, and there's another paper clip here. A beautiful handmade card. Oh, and this is so nice. Look, you guys, I can just tear these and I will have tuck spots or embellishments for in my journal. This is so beautifully done. And really, I didn't know where to start and another paper clip. I will gather all these paper clips. A really big journaling card with another paper clip. I think Demi made so many paper clips. This is Demi's beautiful letter. Obviously, this is going inside my journal. And some pages from Marjolein Bastin books. Also typically Dutch. So Demi, thank you so much for making this a Dutch themed folder. Because sometimes we forget what we have in our own countries, and we look a lot at ephemera from other countries being more special because it's harder to get. But at the same time, I think in the US or in Germany or France or South Africa, New Zealand, wherever you are, there must be so many beautiful things that are from your country. And beautiful postage stamps. I'm not going into these because otherwise this will take far too long. Marjolein Bastin again. Goldfinches. We have them in our garden. And also the swallows. But they have gone to the south of Europe already. They are only here in the Netherlands in the summertime. And this is like a flow journal. So I can take everything out and use it as I like it. And I really like the papers that are in here. And I think these are from Indonesia, from the time you went there, Demi. Oh, I really love this. So I'm going to make good use of this. And let's start by putting something inside my journal. So let me take my journal out and let's start journaling. I hope I was in frame well enough to show all the beautiful things from Demi. I've zoomed you out a bit so you can see the page that I decide to work on. And I have this left over from making my paper lantern. And if you're curious about making paper lanterns, I will link that video down below. This is left from making the roof, and won't these make beautiful tags? So I'm going to make a tag with the gifts I got from Demi, and I'm going to make a pocket here, but let's work on the glass mat, because then everything is better in frame and you can see everything better. I want the big tag. Yay! I'm so excited to start working. And I want Demi's letter on the back. So I have to make a pocket on the back, and then I'm going to make a pocket in the front on the paper. And obviously I want to embellish this with things that I got from Demi. But there's so much more than what I have here. Let me first see. Because this might be perfect for... And then I have to fold the letter differently, but that's no problem. Yeah. Oh, but then I would miss this. No, I need different papers to make a pocket out of. This is also... Ah, these are loose. Oh, I didn't see these. Oh, these are really nice. She attached them with just a little bit of washi. How clever. And now I can take this off and use these, like it says, notities. That means notes. So, let me see how I'm going to do this. I want some of this. I'm sure I'm outside of the frame. You know, guys, what I'm going to do? No, I can't harvest this one because it's already also beautiful on the back. But I could harvest this one. I am going to take Demi's advice to heart and pull this apart a little bit and use it inside my journal as much as I can. How about putting this on the back, and then I can put the letter in, both the letter and this card. Yeah, that would work fine. Yeah, I'm getting this idea. And let me put it this way. So I am making a double pocket out of this. And I don't have enough room here to make a tag shape, but when I was playing, I can cut this one in half. I think I will do this with my scissors. And glue this one on top here. So it gives more of a tag feeling, because this to me would be a journaling card, but now it looks more like a tag. And let's not hesitate, just glue things down. I want this to be more sturdy on the other side, so I'm going to look for a paper that I can put there. So let me see what I can get from Demi's beautiful Happy Mail. How about this handmade paper? It doesn't stand out. Let me see what this will look like on the page. You know what I will do? I will cut this in the shape of the doily, but a little bit smaller. And this doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, I'm liking this. Now there's a double pocket behind here. I'm going to put the card in here and Demi's letter. If it will fit. Now, to fold it like this. Perfect. Now I can start embellishing this. With what? Let me see if I can use one of the paper clips on here. That is already nice. Or shall we put it on top here? Oh yes, I really like this. Although this egg obviously would be more like spring, but on the other hand, these colors are really autumny, so I like the way it is. Let me use a bit of this paper. Let me see. I really like this one. Or the mushrooms. Oh, this is really beautiful. I do want to ink this. Use something of me in here, something of Demi. And then put a postage stamp here. And I know Demi sent me some postage stamps, so I'm going to look, yeah, they're in here. Let me start by gluing this down. And for these really thin papers, I am going to use my glue stick. For this, and now I want this on here. Let me first, I think I'm going to glue this one down first. Then put a little bit more glue on there. To attach the lace. Then the vine, or perhaps let me just cut these leaves off, because that is something that's also really nice sometimes. And then use this twine . Using this twine as though it is the branch on which these leaves will be mounted. This is a little bit fiddly, but it's perfectly doable. She said while she was struggling to glue these down. How about, no, I was going to put a stamp there, but how about 2 leaves? Just falling down. And I want a stamp here. Let me see what stamp. Oh, this would be nice. Oh, this one would also. This would completely change the vibe of the whole tag. Oh, this one would be really nice, I think. Oh yeah, this is also typically Dutch. Yeah, this is it. To get these adhered is a little bit difficult. What I think I need to do is get my clips in here. These 2 are fine. I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to make a pocket on the page that I'm working on. So putting these aside. And here's the page again. So now let me think, what kind of pocket do I want on here? Do I want to use something from Demi's folder? Or perhaps this one is nice. Yeah, I'm going to use this one, but I think this is a little bit too bulky to just straight away glue this on here, but I can make a couple of hinges. And for that I am going to use some papers. Yeah, this is a nice strip of paper. And now this can be glued here. I'm just using what I have here, just what would normally go into the trash bin. And I'm not too worried about cleaning up any edges or anything really. So this is a perfect way to make a pocket a little bit wider, so you can put more inside. And I could even widen the hinges a little bit and give it even more room, but I don't think that is necessary. So let me get the page. Glue this one in here. So you guys, without being really thinking I want everything to be typically Dutch, this is turning out to be a video about Dutch ephemera and Dutch papers, and all original papers. And I really like this. It's not something I would do all the time, but I think it is nice to sometimes be, yeah, working with things that are local, that are really familiar, because, well, the books, the things that Demi gave me from Marjolein Bastin, the Dutch papers that she used, those are the things I grew up with. And also the journal I'm making for myself at the moment, I think I will make it for myself. Everything being typically Dutch in there somehow is really comforting to me, and I really like this. So I'm going to put these to dry. I need more clips on here. And I'm going to leave you again. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching this video. And if you're new here and you would like to stick around, then please subscribe. And you would help me out so much if you would give this video a thumbs up. It helps me to grow my channel, and that helps me to make even more videos for you guys. So for now, thank you and bye-bye from the Netherlands.